So you played baseball growing up?
I did. I played baseball. Started when I was 3 or 4. My dad coached me pretty much every year. Stopped my freshman year of high school because I felt called to do music. And that was hard for me and my folks, especially my dad coaching for so many years. But I loved baseball. I was a pitcher, played first, outfield, catcher for a while, just anything. I loved it.
You said it was especially hard on your dad. Did he kind of see you going the baseball route?
I think we all wanted it. I wanted it. Even after I quit, I was like, God, I still kind of want to do baseball. but he understood. The only thing he told me, he's like, I just see how you've worked at baseball and how much time you spent with baseball. All I ask is that you treat music with the same passion. And I respect that. I think that's a great thing to say to someone who's trying to figure themselves out and figure out what their life's going to look like. Just whatever you do it with passion. And I was passionate about baseball. I loved it. I still love it. Love playing, but I knew music was where I needed to be, and I think I made a good decision.
How's it feel, basing off that, how's it feel looking back now? And not that it was ever music or sports to begin with, but it is kind of neat that even at a young age, like God or something was pushing you toward music, what you do now.
I kind of look at Dad and we both go, woo! It's like, I'm glad this worked out. But no, it is really cool to know at 13 I knew that music was it. I felt God's calling in my life then, and like I said, I held on to baseball a couple more years, but I knew that this was it. So I think when God calls you to something, you just need to be obedient, and He does the rest. So just honored to be here, honored to be with so many of these great artists, and it's crazy what life has been like. It's crazy.
I loved your album Anchor.
Oh, thanks,
2014.
man.
So
Thank you.
Talk about what inspired that album.
Yeah, well, I released my first record and went out on the road with Third Day, and man, I just realized all of the temptations on the road, and it's not even what most people think. Whatever. It even could be just focus, or you walk off the tour bus, you see a ping pong table, and you say, "Uh-oh, my day is gone." It's like. But man, I felt myself drifting a little bit. So me and my band came together, and we're just like, man, we need that time to be in the Word and to be praying for each other in the night every day. And so that's what we started to do. We're not perfect, but we try and do that every day. And man, so that's kind of what Anchor was inspired from, a really, really personal thing that I was going through. It's been so cool to see how fans are relating to that and going through the same thing. So
what were some of the challenges of the tour life?
Before I went on the road, I picked my friends over the best musicians in town. My guys are awesome. I'm not taking anything away from them, but I would have rather have gotten along with the guys on the bus than us to be the best band in Nashville on stage. Just because I think so much of that correlates with each other. But life on the road, we're like a family. We're like brothers, growing closer and closer. And that means that the good times are even better and the bad times get kind of messy. Just because you have to work it out. Maybe someone's being stubborn and you just got to make them see what they're doing or whatever. But man, it is awesome. The bunks were really weird at first, but it's really nice to have your own little cocoon. You draw the curtain and you feel like you're in your own little world. It's awesome. So there's a lot of maturing out on the road that you wouldn't necessarily go through at a normal situation. Like I said, you're forced to work things out with these people because, no one wants to walk on stage and have a grudge with somebody to their right. It's just not fun. And what's funny is the fans pick up on it too. You're just like, we need to work this out, buddy. Come on, we'll take 5. Not really, but yeah. So it's just a really interesting dynamic being out on the road with guys all the time. You play anywhere from 100 to 200 shows a year. A lot of days, and there are more fly days in between, so I'd say 3/4 of your year is spent with these people nonstop. It's just crazy.